GC 24 karat, good fella goes. You know, in the inner city, in the hood, we ain't read like we supposed to and all that. But don't even worry, I got y'all covered on this one, man. I'ma break down 340 pages in a matter of minutes. TIP, I see you, my nigga. 15-year-old Paul from the streets of Atlanta. His daddy called him Power cause his love for Power Rangers. But Power daddy died from a stroke very young and left Power to be raised by a single mom. Her name was Charlotte, and Charlotte was like a sweet Sadie, responsible and hard working, one of God's angels. After her close friend Isabella passed away, she left a 10-year-old daughter with no place to stay. Her name was Tanya, and Tanya was ghetto Pocahontas. They called her Beauty cause she was gorgeous with plenty qualities. I mean, pretty as can be. Beauty was a mixture of black and Japanese, or daddy Japanese. Charlotte then adopted Beauty as her own, so now Power and Beauty was living inside the same home. Power and Beauty both 15 now, stayed together 5 years, they like siblings now. They wasn't blood, but the love was like brother and sister. But nothing could stop Power from fantasizing to hit her man. But Charlotte got it off his mind, she would never have it. She told him always protect her cause now she family. And Charlotte worked at Charlie's Disco, a local lavish club that was near her and her kids' home. And the club was owned by Atlanta's old school gangster Slim Simmons. He owned barbershop, wing stops, and car wash businesses. And Slim didn't like many men, he really only had love for Charlotte and dead presidents. And Slim lived in the mansion, he had loads of cake, a Cascade Heights home guarded by Golden Gates, with a swimming pool shaped like Georgia State, a basketball court. His 4-car garage was laced with a Lambo, a vet, plus the Benz and the Rolls. Keep in mind, it's half the city he owns. So one morning, Charlotte had came into Slim's club. The gas heater exploded and flamed the place up. Charlotte was the only person inside, and later the doctor had to tell the kids that their mother died. A tragedy that turned kids into orphans. Power and Beauty left in the home with no guardian. The first night they laid in the same bed, crying and grieving, plenty consoling they both needed. But with the grief there was a burning desire that led to them making love, and Beauty screaming out Power. They woke the next day both naked and embarrassed. They promised to keep this night a secret, now and went forever. Yeah, and Miss Wanda brought food for the kids, a friend to their moms who ran the business that sold wigs. Yeah, and it was owned by Slim, and Slim came and told Power and Beauty they gonna live with him. Slim paid for their mom's funeral service, her casket 14 karat gold, he said she deserved it. Afterwards they seen his mansion for the first time, amazed by their new home now that they had no mom. Power excited, but Beauty was less than impressed. After a couple months of living there, Beauty left. She couldn't stand Slim, Beauty really hated his guts. Something about him never gained her trust. Plus, she found cameras in the room at his house. She felt as if Slim was watching peeping her out. Power went to high school with Star on the b-ball team. Beauty, she sold and designed her own things. Wanted to help Beauty move from Slim house to New York with a neat award. Her friend heavy off in the fashion world, but Power couldn't leave Slim. Slim took care of him, showered him with everything. It was evident that Power was the one son Slim could never have. So for the first time Slim could feel like a dad. Sent him to school on the tricked out moped. It was hard, Slim had him living like a rock star. So now Power living large, everybody at the schoolhouse knew it, that Power was Slim's boy. Power seen as the man cause the things that he get, till he lost in a landslide when he ran for class president. To a nerd named Barry Tanner, it damaged his self-esteem. He started thinking about his queens, moms and Beauty that is, but Beauty's in New York, but he hasn't seen her spoke to Beauty in 9 months. But when he talked to her, Beauty was short, she only said a few words. The fact he still with Slim was disturbing her. So back to school Power went after losing the election. He noticed folks acting different, he even overheard his own teammates dogging him. Power was in the bathroom stall when they was going in on how he ain't shit and ain't got shit, and without Slim he would be a have-not kid. Power was fucked up by what he heard, then he walked out to school, and then he never returned. He went back to the mansion and told Slim. Slim flipped out and said fuck all them hating friends. Slim told Power he don't need school, fuck school, I'm in the real world and I did it without school. Slim sent Power to Chi-Town to live with his friend, an older white man named Wasserman. An all-around businessman who had major paper. Slim sent Power to Irv to teach him how to make it. Power saved Irv life the first night they met. A lady aimed a gun at his chest but only hit his leg, cause Power stepped in this game, Power points with him. He made a point to him that he would hook Power up with his daughter to start a business. First night they linked up, she let Power hit it as a gift for saving her dad. Power hit her all night cause only beauty brought him to an orgasm. No matter who he fucked, he imagined there was beauty, and that remained for years. She had him gone truly. Power spent a few years in Chi-Town learning business with Irv, a man who was on the verge of losing his mind cause of his spoiled cokehead daughter and his many businesses that had Irv spread it thin. His daughter Judy even accused him of killing her boyfriend. It might have been true, Irv was stressed in the whirlwind. He attracted Alzheimer's and told Power go back to Atlanta. Some of the last clear words he would ram back in the A, catching up with Slim, playing chess with him. His favorite game he learned in prison. Different women running in and out. Power watching Slim claim how he pipe him down. Next, Slim sent Power to Miami, South Beach, to get his next lesson out of these mean streets. Power was sent with a special envelope to deliver to a green-eyed hustler named Sugar, a club owning Lamborghini driving hot shot, a ladies man who had Power sniffing coke and smoking pot. And Sugar showed blow since he was a kid, and now he was only in his 20s, maybe 26, and Power 19 now. Sugar got him partying with Oriental chicks on ecstasy clouds. In the envelope was ownership papers to an agency, a modeling business that was lucrative with the currency. Power fell in love with a Spanish model named Me. She worked for Suge but was killed in the club tragically. A goon named Gigante came to kill Sugar. Suge took the table over and next Me was slumped over dead, and Power was devastated. Everything he loved eventually faded. This shit was driving him crazy. Come to find out, Suge killed Gigante's brother cause he tried to steal 5 keys of coke from him. Suge beat him with a baseball bat, and now Gigante wants Suge head and face blown back. Suge said, that fool only shot me in the arm, but he killed your girl. I think it's best you take him off this world. Power went back to the A to ask Slim, and Slim said, you in the game now, do the job for him. Back in Miami, Suge gave him the address to Gigante's home, told him you doing this one on your own. Power didn't want to do it, but he had no choice. He shaved his head, loaded guns, then went on the hunt. Slim's henchmen, Stuttering Dre, taught him how to shoot guns young, and now his first real test had begun. Power checked in the hotel to hit the wait. Sundown, he drove to 1236 Marble Street. He had to wait cause it was raining, so he took a break, and Power needed something extra for his motivation. He bought Scarface movie in Montana, was enough to get him in the mood to turn smooth into ruthless. Power catch Gigante coming out his crib. Gigante then jump in the whip and Power follows him. He picks up a lady friend, they drive to the club. Power watch him all night drinking Sprite to stay up. Gigante was drunk and drugged up. Power caught him coming out of the bathroom, then pushed the big goon to the alley. Gigante swung and punched Power super hard in the face. Lucky Power stashed the blade close range. His German stiletto was in the dumpster. He grabbed it and then proceeded to puncture. Brutally stuck Gigante in his throat and his heart. He went down without a sound. At this point, Power's a killer now. Power deeply indulged into a life of women, 2 or 3 every night, Black, Asian, Brazilian. As rewards from Suge for delivering the murder, earning stripes and street cred all through the summer. After the Spanish girl died, the model business tanked, so now Suge full-time back to selling cocaine. Suge gave Power the kilo custo, so now we brick laying knee deep with the white blow. Power knew all the clientele and sold all the yayo. Him and Suge doing numbers in the MIAO. Celebrity parties, exotic cars, a big Willie living ballerific nigga. Power was lost. He bumped into Irv from Chi-Town in Miami. Irv told him it was over, he disowned his family, and that he had faith like he was sick, cause it would show what he needed to know, that his people couldn't be trusted. Then Power said, what about Slim? Irv gave him a half smile but never answered him. Damn, Suge was out of control, ODing with nose candy, abusing women bad. Power couldn't stand it. He went back to the A and told Slim he was tired of Suge and the streets, he'd rather do the college thing. Slim said he didn't agree. He had plans on keeping Power deep inside the belly of the beast. Slim said New York was your last stop, and that was all it took to change Power back to the bad route. only cause he knew Beauty was in NYC and he could finally reunite with the girl of his dreams. But Beauty moved on, and Power hoping if he find her that her love for him would still prove strong. Before leaving the A, he had dinner with Stuttering Dre. Told him when you leave, don't come back again. It shocked Power cause Dre was Slim's right hand, but he was sure Dre said it for a real reason. Now in NYC, Slim sent him up to meet Holly Windsor, formerly from Miami. The same lady who owned the model agency before Suge took her from her. Now she back on again, and Power thinking that's perfect. It's a good chance Holly may know Beauty or even work with her. Holly sits down Power, an older lady who wanted Power to tell her about his former bosses. Power wouldn't budge, he never talked behind people's back even if he had a small grudge. Holly was much delighted by his loyalty. She told him her life story, she trusted his discreetness and honesty, and the fact that she liked women, but unlike Suge, she never sampled the things that made her a million. She told him the model game had gone down, so now she runs an escort business that does well. Power now dressing up in tailor-made suits. His job is to help his new boss Holly with her recruits, plus taking night classes at junior college. Without telling Slim he wanted to learn psychology quick, to learn about himself and how he built up the rage to kill a man from peer pressure or being loyal to Slim. Back to his daily operation, setting up sex meetings with escort for plenty rich men fiending for one night of the sex. At 15 grand a session, these men had an obsession. Some even fell in love and even contemplated leaving their wife. Power learned a whole heap about life. Plus Holly had set up shop in many different big cities. He free, she let Power handle NYC, and business was running smoothly. School was going smoothly. Professor told him keep going Power cause you improving. One day, peacefully chilling in a quiet place in the city, he reflected on his life journey. Suddenly, his cell phone rang. He checked the caller ID, a NYC number exchange. He didn't recognize but was eager to answer, just as he wished it was Beauty voice when he answered the call he had been waiting for 5 years. But the news that she had damn near brought him to tears. Beauty said, Slim is in Atlanta gone stone crazy. He killed Stuttering Dre, murdered his right hand, and Dre was your close friend. And Wanda is missing, I think he killed Wanda, just like I'm trying to tell you that he killed Mama. Ask anybody in Atlanta, they'll tell you Slim killing everybody who was family. And Power was next on Slim's list. Beauty was really scared and terrified for him. Terrified for him. Terrified.